And now the continuation of, I don't know what to call it. Feel the burn. Where's the milk crates for sale?
Do you need one? Let me help you out here.
Well, I could put all those military books in it. Transfer them out of the Postal Service crate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I don't suppose your milk crate's for sale, is it?
Sure, you can have it for a quarter.
A quarter?
Yep.
I can't turn that down.
All right.
Have you been busy today?
We
Have you?
been.
Good.
Yeah, we got all this stuff out about, I think we were done by like 7:30. And we, so we've had pretty
Yeah.
That's like, you put like a little square cake pan in it.
Oh.
Like casserole or whatever.
Oh,
Like a hot plate thing.
Yeah.
not the right team, but it's very nice. It's very nice. Very nice.
With that Halloween thing behind it.
I told Drew you got a good one.
I'll leave it, but it's neat. I don't know if you can see the grasshoppers. Hi, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. Well, hi. Can I say hi?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the more young one. He's rowdier.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, they're fine.
Hey, buddy, you're tangled up. Here, come here.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1982. That is new and sealed. Here we got DVD VCR, I think. We're gonna check them out. Oh, IBM. Oops, I have to pick that up. What do you got?
So for $159.80, you two men could learn to ignite the fire in the woman that you love. And you're never gonna get a better program from Dr. Ellen Kriegman, PhD. She is America's #1 love expert. And you know it's true because it says it right here.
It works okay? Perfect, thank you.
Oh, you're taking that?
Okay, so this we're gonna pick up. We're gonna see what else is. Might be some more in here. Oh, here we go. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Instruction Manual. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons is a big deal. So maybe, they'll probably give it to us for nothing. Dark Sun. So this is to like some Dungeons and Dragons computer games, I guess. Look, there's a pile of them. Wonder if that means we can find the game somewhere. Sega. I wonder if somebody's looking for these. Somebody may. We can throw these in. We'll see. I'm thinking we can get these for nothing, so if they're not worth anything, it's okay. There's another one. Old Law Dictionary. there's another one. So where are those big box games? That's the question. Beat up. That's a good game. As a rule, strategy guides aren't much, but these, I don't know. We'll look them up.
Tapes.
Oh.
And then somebody did get something because there's a book and it's been
Did they fill
read,
it out?
it's been annotated. So somebody somewhere is igniting somebody's fire. It's been highlighted.
I don't need it. That was, oh, that second one looks like it might be something. If you look at a cover and you think that looks gross, that's one that we might want to keep. Or at least look at.
Beach Boys Christmas.
You guys, so there's some good discs in here. Well, there's some, well, I take that back. There's some good jewel cases in here. And then you look and the disc isn't in it. You know, like $20 CDs that just aren't there. Maybe. And then we found a porn disc in here
tell
as
them
well.
that.
This is a nice mix.
Right next to the worship CD.
Right next to the worship in Christmas music. Okay, so I lied unintentionally. We weren't going home. We saw the sign. So we went and stopped, and then we saw another sign, and we went and stopped. And when we totaled up our last stop, it was $13. Left in my wallet, $13. I wasn't sure what they were going to charge us because grabbed an old Cabbage Patch and she wanted $5 for it, which I think it's worth. I don't really know. But I was like, you know what? I don't know what this is going to be. We might have to put something back or try to haggle her down to 13 because I also had a DVD VCR combo in there. She only wanted $3 for that, for a Sony. It's funny what people put value on. She said it worked. She went and plugged it in and everything turned on. I mean, so it turns on. Whether it actually works like it's supposed to, I don't know. But, you know, DVD, VCR combos are good.
Buy your VHSs to test it out. I'm just saying. Just saying. There's some other VHS.
We also found Girls Gone Wild on VHS. I could have got that for a tester. We didn't. All right, it is time to do a wrap up. There's Mountain Mama looking at what we owe on student loans. And that's what this is going to pay off. Jaeger, say hi. There you go. He's on the previous video too.
Mountain Jaeger.
Mountain Kid. Yeah, Mountain Dog. Okay, so here's what we got, guys. This is the biggest haul we've had in quite some time for a single weekend. These shirts, these are being kept. I'm sure both the girls will wear them. Roxanne is keeping them for her, but Elizabeth will probably be wearing them. There's just some Capitol Hive Bruins paper. We got that from the Craft Ladies. Elizabeth's going to do something with that. Now, also from the Craft Ladies, we've got plus size Snow White here, this costume. This ought to be pretty good. There's like the cape and stuff in there and the bow. And then this, look at this. They had it cleaned after they wore it. So that's very, very cool. So we can put that in the listing, that this has been dry cleaned. So that should actually help. I don't know how much this is worth. Very often you can sell these Halloween things for like 20 bucks. So if you can find these at garage sales for like $1, $2, $3, $4, depending on what it is, if it's all there, it can be really good. Now these wigs don't usually sell for a ton. What I'm going to do is pair that, and I think what they did was pair it with this, the Wizard of Oz Witch. I think that's part of that Wizard of Oz costume as well. I think these are 2 bags, like those were 2 bags. So we've got the Wizard of Oz Witch complete with the broom. Now I don't think we're going to put the broom with it, to be honest with you, because it's going to make it much harder and more bulky to ship. So it's probably not necessary to put that with it. You can probably just sell the costume itself. At another sale, we picked up this Red Riding Hood deal too, and I think we paid $1 for that. So these all ought to be like 20 bucks a piece. Now I'll tell you, before we finish going through all of this, we figured it out. We spent what was it, $120 ballpark today. So $120 for all of this. There's the costumes. Ghostbusters, we'll have to see what that's worth. Not sure. Maybe 10 bucks, something like that, or we might keep that one. Dragon Ball season 1, I think this is 10 or 12 bucks plus shipping. So that's pretty good. These this VHS here, the Children of the Night, actually does okay and has some demand for it. Thirst does not. But looking at them, obviously, you could pair those together. There's a common theme there. So I'm going to pair those two together, and that'll set my Children of the Night apart from everybody else. I can charge like $2 or $3 more just by pairing them together, and they only cost 50 cents a piece. So why not? So that's what we're doing with that. This was from that last estate sale. Also, here we've got Death Keep. That's a Dungeons and Dragons game of some sort. It's just the disc. So I don't know. Well, we'll look at that in a second. Here's more Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so we've got this Dungeons and Dragons. This is one of the big box games. If you find big box games for the computer, very often they're pretty good. There's collectors for these. These boxes are shot. And now there's an airplane coming over. But there's 3 games here. I got to make sure all the discs are here, but it looked like it. All the manuals are here. So we've got that. We've got this guy, Dark Sun. Manual is here. And again, we got to check the discs. And another one, Stronghold. Have the manual. Got to check the disc. But it looks like they were together. So we've got 3 hopefully complete Dungeons and Dragons game, and then just the disc. And actually on the other side was some kind of Jurassic Park. I don't know if it's a game or I don't know what it is, but this right here, we paid $13 at the estate sale for everything. This right here, 1986 Bronco owner's guide for the truck, original from 86. There is a sold comp of this for almost $26, like $25.87. So that's going to pay for the entire estate sale, just that manual. So that's not bad, right? We also got some Sega Saturn manuals. I don't know if they're worth anything, but sometimes they're worth a few bucks if people are trying to complete it and they have disc only or they're missing the inserts or whatever. So we've got Panzer Dragoon, we've got Hexen, and Dark Savior. So I'm going to check. We'll see. Those might be something. And likewise, we've got these. This is Eye Beholder 1, 2, and 3 for Dungeons and Dragons, the computer game. Pretty cool. Lots of stuff there. Still some more stuff to go over. This is the winner of the day. No sense holding on to it for the end. This is a 7th generation iPod Classic. Roxanne found this, and we'll have to see. It comes with, various things. This thing, I got to look at the comps because it's a little confusing why they're getting what they're getting and why they're not. But it's going to sell for at least $100. I'm thinking we could push $150 with everything here. Right now, it looks like it's in like Polish or something. I don't know. It's in something. So Mountain Kid's going to have to figure out how to get this thing back to English. And then after that, we can sell it. And it's going to sell very, very quickly. I'm going to guess, $125, $150. This will pay for our entire day. Roxanne wins. And we got this for 10 bucks. And Roxanne was killer with the negotiation there. The lady already had it at 15, talked her down to 10. She wouldn't go lower than 10, but then the lady threw in, she was like, well, I'll charge you 10 for that still, but I'm going to what if we throw in Ghostbusters? And what if we throw in over here, we're going to talk about that Afghan, this VHS cleaner. And then I said, well, what about this Echo Auto that she had $2? She goes, sure. So she got her $10 for this, and then she gave us everything else free. So I don't know, but that is a winner. This Echo Auto, I think we might keep again. That's Mountain Kid's job to figure out. It'll sell, and it sells very, very well for about $12 plus shipping. That turns your car that's not Bluetooth into a Bluetoothy vehicle. So it can go in the old tank, I think. This Stamp Ever, it looks like there's some sold comps for like $19.99, free shipping. So I grabbed that. These Knockouts, that from the Craft Ladies. There are no sold comps, but there's only 2 listed, at least searching the barcode. I haven't typed it in, but the barcode had 2 listed for like 30 something, 40 something. So for $2, I grabbed it. Thunderbirds, that looks unworn. That's really, really cool. I love picking up hats, so you know I picked that up. There's a Wrigley Field hat, and look at that back there, Ford Mustang hat. That one is really cool. Didn't comp it, but it's got to be worth something. So all of those hats, really, really neat. That was at the sale where we did not pick up the bows. And it's a great thing because we got all of this stuff. We would have spent basically all our money on the bows. So we're going to make more money quicker, I think, by not buying that, as it turns out. Milk crate. I'm very excited about that. I asked if they would buy it. It had some stuff in it formerly before we got there. And she said, I'll give it to you for $0.25. We wound up getting it for free once we bundled. So that worked out okay. I'm going to use that for some storage. I mentioned this. These can often be very good. This is a VHS cleaner. This is what you, and the liquid is in here. It's basically a tape. If you're not old enough to know about VCRs, it's got some cleaning solution in here. You drip it in a little hole in this tape and then put that in your machine and run it. And it basically cleans it out. It cleans out the dust and stuff. So these are hard to find now. So I don't know what the value of this one is, but there's value there. So we picked that up. No idea on that one. It was in a free box. So we got it. This Hydro Flask, I think that's going to be a personal one. That one, Roxanne is going to be keeping that one. Bread maker. Now, the market has gone down on these. And this one, not a super high-end brand. Now, there are some, is it Oster? I think it's Oster. There are some models of this that are worth a little bit more. This one, not so much. I can sell this whole thing together, I think, for about 40 or 50 bucks. Or I can take this out and sell this for 40 bucks. Which would you rather ship? I'm doing this. So that's going to make good money on that. We got charged $5 bucks for that. This one, damaged box, but there's actually only a couple listed right now. I think one's actually got several bids at auction. This ought to sell for about 30 or 35 bucks for this old GTO model. It's still sealed in the shrink wrap. So that, I think, will go rather quickly. We've got Civil War. This is artillery and cavalry set for $1. I don't know what it's worth, but again, it is new and sealed. Somebody's going to buy that in the fourth quarter for Christmas. For how much, I don't know. There is so much stuff here, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Scrabble. I'm not going to open it up, but this is a travel Scrabble set. It's got itty-bitty tiles and then the indented board so you can do it while you're in the car. Again, I'm not sure on comps, but like Sony, Scrabble sells. I don't know if this is worth anything, but I've got a Boston Bruins fan at work. So if it's not, Keith, you're getting this, buddy. I don't think he's ever seen our video. But, yeah, it's just an old Boston Bruins puck, which I thought was cool. They're in the playoffs right now. Man, okay. So back there, that's one of the old restaurant napkin holders. Does it have value? I don't know. I paid $1.50 for it. From the same lady, we got those. Those are made in the USA, vintage Coke glasses. I have 3 lots of 4 there. That's how I'm going to sell those. We'll see what the value is, but we got the whole box for $5. I bet I can sell them for 10 or 15 for sets of 4, probably. And she told me she used to have a restaurant. She ordered those straight from Coke, actually, when she had a restaurant. She's having a sale in a couple of weeks. So I know the street that she lives on, she told me, so I'm going to watch out for that because she said she might put some of her restaurant stuff in there. So that could be really, really good. This hat is cool. It's all leather. And it's like hand-tooled leather. I looked at the tag in there, and it got a Union tag on it, so it's very old. I can't pull that one off as much as I love hats, but it's cool. We got a Cabbage Patch there. That from 1982. I think that's probably, I don't know, 30 or 35 bucks. I've never sold Cabbage Patch before, but I think that one has a little bit of value. That other doll also has a little bit of value. I think that one, I forget the brand. I think that one is about a $10 or $12 doll. We paid 50 cents for that one. The Cool Catfish, that thing is like a Billy Bass cousin, basically. Not as valuable as Billy Bass, but it's going to sell for about 20 or 30 bucks, and it sells very, very well. So we've got the Cool Catfish. The Afghan, I got to fold it out to look how big it is. I've never sold an Afghan before, but I know they're valuable, and the lady threw it in for nothing. So why am I not going to take it? Afghans can be pretty valuable. You can sell them for like $100 for the big intricate ones. I don't know what this one's worth. I'm gonna have to measure it. We're gonna have to look at it. It had some like dog hair on it or something. We're gonna have to run it through like the, I don't know, fluff cycle, dryer. I don't know. We gotta get the hair out. That's an old Texas Rangers branded glove. It's kind of cool. I don't know what the value on it is. We bundled it with the guy that we got so much of this stuff from at that flea market. Paid $35. Ended up, we went back for another round, so ended up paying $40 to that guy. See, there's an old Rangers thing in there. I gotta think this is 20 or 30 bucks, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's got writing on it, so maybe 20 bucks. We'll see. We got some books, Jane Austen. These are personal. Roxanne's gonna keep that one, and she's gonna keep that one, and she's gonna keep that one. That one I've already got down. I've mastered that. Okay, now, belt buckles. I love belt buckles. I haven't hardly found any all summer, and now I've reloaded from the one guy. So most belt buckles, vintage brass belt buckles, they will sell. They won't sell fast, but they will sell, and they'll sell for between $12 and $15, depending on what it is. Some sell very, very high and for quite a lot. So you can see, I don't even know what some of these are. I mean, this one is bought industrial. I'm not sure what that one is. Sparco, I don't know what that one is either. I think it's some sort of ag something. Here we've got construction, right, is the theme. We've got trucking. We got another trucking one. This is a local here to Montana, Colstrip. It's a coal-powered power plant, and it's actually shutting down by the end of the year. So these are going to be highly desirable. I've actually already sold, I don't think it was this one. I think I sold one very similar to this locally on Facebook for 20 or 25 bucks last summer. So I know I can sell it again. I might sell these local. We'll see. Man cave. I don't know how much that's worth. It's just a bottle opener you can put on the wall. Here we got a lady's buckle there, I think. Here's a Vietnam veteran buckle, which is cool. This is my favorite though, guys. I don't know what the value is, and he gave me all these for $2 a piece. This is a Little Red Riding Hood belt buckle. Who knew there were? I mean, and then on the back there's there's actually part of the story. Get it in the light so you can see this thing. Look at that. Who knew? I don't know. I think it's super cool. Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. And then locks. I know Kevin Commonwealth Picker sells locks all the time. These ones didn't have keys with them. But I thought, you know what? We went back and we got that lock, that lock, that lock. Oh, we got the man cave and something else. One of the buckles for $5. So not a bad deal. And then I think that's some kind of bottle opener with... looks like Asian writing on it. So I don't know what it is, but it was cool, so I threw it in the pile. And then this guy, look. I don't know. It's like a little... I don't know. Thought it was cool. We're still going, guys. This is a long video. I warned you at the front end that there was a lot. Here we've got some Carhartt double front women's pants. Those are probably $30. Wrangler. This is a sanforized. Look, sanforized. When you see sanforized, odds are it's probably from, I think it's the 60s or 70s, 60s, I think. Usually you see it in like cotton, denim, a lot of times in jeans. And basically what that means is when they made it, cut it, shrunk it, cut it again. It basically means the size is the size. So it's not going to shrink. And that's the guy named Sanford. I think that was that. I don't know. There, you can read about it. It's actually kind of interesting, but he invented this this style of dealing with clothes. So if you see something that's sanforized, you know that it's older. And so I picked that up. It's pearl snap. It'll take a while to sell, but it's going to move. T-shirts. These are pretty cool. We got these early on. This all the different heroes and villains. Really cool shirt for DC. And then we've got Harley Quinn and the Joker there as well, both those size large. And you know what? We're not done yet. We're keeping this thing. And this wrap up is going to take 20 minutes. We're keeping this Scentsy. I think if we were to sell it, it's worth about 20 or 25 bucks plus shipping. But we're going to hang on to that and use that at Christmas. This old canteen, this is probably worth about 30 bucks right here. You can see on the side, well, maybe somewhere on here it has the, there it is, Oasis. They made different canteens back, and I think it was the 60s and 70s. That's probably about a $30 piece right there. That right there, yeah, Mountain Mama's over there. She's still listening. She found that too. But that's when I was enamored by all the belt buckles, is when she found that. I was looking at the belt buckles. It's a great thing to go together because it's fun, but you can also split up and cover a lot more territory, find a lot more things all at once. So she grabbed this too. The sell-through isn't great right now, but around Christmas, somebody's going to buy that for a present because it's new and sealed. It's probably a $19.99 free shipping kind of deal. Here we've got, let's see, oh, I just sold something. Okay, here you've got the Sierra Club. If you see Sierra Club stuff, guys, if it's cheap, think about picking it up. Sierra Club is one of the largest outdoor organizations in the country, in the world. It might be the largest. Their stuff sells pretty well. Not all of it for very high dollar, but it sells well. Every Sierra Club thing I've ever picked up is sold. So this is just a little messenger bag. That North Face bag, we got that for free. There's some on the other side, on the webbing there. There's a little bit of tearing, but otherwise it's in really, really good shape. So if I price it right, we could probably get 25 bucks plus shipping off of that. If it's in great shape, it's probably 40 bucks. So keep an eye out for that. That's a really nice bag. And then this guy. This guy is going to sell fast, just like the iPod, and we found it at the last stop of the day. My watch is trying to talk to me. She thinks I'm trying to talk to her. This is a Sony DVD VHS combo. Now, this isn't one of the super valuable ones, but it's got a ridiculous sell-through rate. It's like 70 listed and 260 sold. Even without the remote control, this is going to sell for about 40 or 50 bucks plus shipping. Now, some of them will sell for double that or more. So it's not super high dollar, but the sell-through is so fast. I'm going to basically, when I list this, I'm going to box it up so it's ready to go because it's going to move quickly. So that, I think we got it all. Okay, so that is the end. I told you it was going to take 2 parts. It took 2 parts because just the wrap-up was like 19 minutes to look at all this stuff. And now I got to haul it all in a house, and I don't know where it's going to fit in the garage. Thankfully, a couple things here are being kept by us, so they don't have to get stored. But otherwise, we picked up a lot of stuff, and it's okay because the season's almost over. And it's okay to get volume at this point. I think we only got a couple more weeks left of garage sales. So after that, there's going to be a few more thrifting videos. There's going to be a lot more what sold videos and probably some how-tos and tips and stuff like that. What do you guys want to see? You guys let me know what you want to see, and we'll start doing those as well. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I sure appreciate it. Hit the comment section down below. Thumbs up. Hit the bell. That'll let you know when we put new stuff up. Do all the things you do. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.